The Netherlands have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
So that's got things on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a very talented lad, Peter. And what I like to hear is that he pushes himself hard. He's hard on himself, that he won't settle for something average or decent. He wants to be the best.
De Jong! And they've got rid. Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Played out to the right. Looking to break at pace. Played in. Marlen. Reinders. Gakpo. Ake. Reinders. Marlen. Gravenberg, aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Elanga. Moved on forwards. Elanga. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he finish? Can he stop it going out? He's got to be in here. Cleared without complication. Goodmanson. Isak. It's run loose here. Timber. Reinders. Van Dijk. Ake. Gakpo. Ake. And it's De Jong. Now, who's going to be first to this? Excellent. Sweden have a free kick. Van Dijk. De Jong. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. And it's played forward. De Jong. Gakpo. Real chance! Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Lindelof. Goodmanson. Lindelof, forwards and with intent. Succumbs to the pressure. Reinders. Gravenberg. It's just beyond his reach. Goodmanson. Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk. And it's Memphis Depay. Isaac. Goodmanson. Can he get onto this? Reinders. Ake. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Aim forwards. And the counter is on. Over to the left. Lindelof. And the keeper has it. And here's Isak. Out to the left it goes. Produces a cross. Gravenberg.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lindelof. Now here's the delivery. De Jong. Gravenberg. De Jong. Reinders. Played over towards the opposite flank. Moved on forwards. Looks to the other side. And it's played forward. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Lindelof. Now it's Isak. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. And it's De Jong. And here's Depay.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Isak. Moved on forwards. Quarter of an hour played. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ake. Van Dijk. Reinders. Marlen. Memphis Depay. Marlen. And here's Depay. De Jong! Isak. Elanga. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a little off target. Marlen. De Jong. He could be in here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. De Jong. Reinders. And it's played forward. De Jong shifted upfield.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Timber. Van der Ven. Reinders. Reinders, gently done. Elanga. And here's Isak. Isak played out to the left flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gravenberg. De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Elanga. Showing good feet. Isak played out towards the right wing. Played into the box. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. Good steal, he just read it. And it's Memphis Depay. Short changes him with that pass. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk gets it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out to the right. Oh, Red, nice interception. Reinders. Now it's Memphis Depay. Elanga. Gravenberg. De Jong.
Sweden, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. Reinders. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk. Reinders. Gakpo. De Jong. Reinders. Van Dijk, nicely aimed pass. Ball is over the line. Elanga. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out wide. A chance to play it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Goal, Sweden! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Memphis Depay. Searching pass he's played there. Elanga. That's really well manoeuvred. Isak. Isak played through into space. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out towards the flank. Played into the middle. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Aimed in towards the centre. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Marlen cuts out the pass. De Jong. Reinders. De Jong. Gakpo. And here's Depay. Out to the left it goes. Ake with the... Gets his head on it! It's anyone's ball now. Gets good distance on it. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Oh, good-looking ball. Moved on forwards. Now it's Memphis Depay. Calmly anticipates. Isak. Goal! goes for goal! De Jong. Memphis Depay. Gakpo. Reinders, laid out to the left flank. Gakpo. And he's managed to get free. Gakpo does really well to win the ball there. Elanga. Oh, nice touch. And here's Isak. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Over to the left. Lindelof, and that's aimed into the middle. Reinders, aim forwards. Now it's De Jong. Gakpo. Timber. Marlen. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? Isak. Spread out to the left. Gakpo. Oh, they could be caught out here. Gravenberg. Reinders. De Jong. The Netherlands, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that has put paid to that. Ake. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Wins the duel this time. Heaved it away. Ake. And here's Gakpo. Oh, some tackle that. That's the throw. Isak. Lindelof. Up towards the front line. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Gravenberg. De Jong. Gravenberg. And he goes cross-field. Elanga. Isak. And that has been clubbed away. Out to the left it goes. Timber cuts it out. De Jong. Ake. Gakpo. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Isak played out towards the right wing. Van der Ven. And it's Timber. 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 Plenty waiting in the middle. And he shoots! And here's Depay. Memphis Depay, played out to the left flank. Gakpo fires it in low. Elanga. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lindelof. Well timed, excellent interception. Reinders. And that was nowhere near his best. Elanga. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's De Jong. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay knocks it out wide. Timber chips it through. Danger averted for now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Timber gets across to intercept that. Timber. De Jong. And here's Depay. Gakpo. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's De Jong. Timber with the short one. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the shot! Gravenberg. That is lovely. Reinders. Timber's cross. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Marlon. And he's there to get it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lindelof. Goodmanson. Van der Ven can get it clear.
Is that that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Elanga. Has a quick glance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Sweden clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
They've played it short. Lindelof. Memphis Depay. Gakpo. Gakpo. Ake. Thinks one through. And he thumps it clear. Aim forwards. And they can counter here. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. Tries to dink it through. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Gravenberg. Reinders. Spread out to the left. Gakpo. And here's Ake. Gakpo. Oh, sweet feet. Reinders. Gravenberg.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lindelof. Tries a deft little ball. Elanga. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Timber. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Jong. Ake. De Jong. And it's Memphis Depay. The Netherlands ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Moved on forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gakpo. Memphis Depay. Out to the left it goes. Ake. Reinders. And here's Ake. De Jong. De Jong. Reinders opts to play it back. Now it's Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's come loose. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's overhit. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Memphis Depay. Great. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ake. De Jong. Memphis Depay. And the shot shoots! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
The Netherlands are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Timber. And it's De Jong. And it's played forward. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Isak. Over to the left. And he has been fouled there. No, he's overshot the green. Gravenberg. Reinders. Played out to the right.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Lindelof. Oh, such a clever touch. Hit into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lindelof.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Reinders. That has been cut short. And it's Memphis Depay. Out towards the flank. Reinders. Dumfries. Now it's De Jong! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's been taken short. De Jong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Elanga. Isak. Elanga. Out to the right. Elanga. That's good play. Elanga. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Oh, good spread. Reinders, forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Cross goes in there. De Jong. He can get that clear. Now it's Gakpo. Ball swung in. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Reinders. Isak. Isak. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Elanga. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Gakpo. And it's De Jong. Memphis Depay. Reinders. Played towards the other side. Timber. Gravenberg. And here's it's Memphis Depay! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Memphis Depay is offering a right smile there.
Goodmanson. Isak. Reinders. Van Dijk. Ake. Ake chooses to go cross-field. Timber. So what can they make of this? Isak. Elanga. Great defending, strong and determined.
Elanga really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Reinders. And here's Ake. And here's Ake. Reinders. And here's Gakpo. Ake. De Jong. Played out to the right. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Lindelof did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Dumfries really needed to be much faster than...
Oh, smashing header! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Aim forwards. Isak, out to the right. Great work on the overlap.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's played forward. Van Dijk cuts it out. Memphis Depay being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Moved on forwards. Well, they could break here. De Jong. De Jong played out towards the right wing. And it's Timber. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aim forwards. Isak. Elanga. And he's got his cross in. He wasn't that far away.
The Netherlands, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And that has been cleared. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Isak! It's a loose ball. Elanga. He is just caressing the ball. Isak. Timber. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Sweden are down to 10 men.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
Goodmanson. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Van der Ven shifted upfield. Gravenberg gently done. Played back in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice control. Ake forwards and with intent. Elanga. Can he finish? And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
De Jong, oh, good spread. And back to the keeper they go. Lindelof, that's a sharp pass. Reinders have it back and can go again. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's come loose. Memphis, and the shot! And that would have won it.
Memphis Depay really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is a brilliant interception. Goodmanson. That's a lovely, neat pass. The pass has gone astray. Reinders. Ake, aim forwards. Isaac. Might be danger here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Moved on forwards. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Isaac. Elanga. That's good play. A chance to play it in. The cross. Cleared away. And he goes cross-field. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Sweden really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
De Jong. Timber. And it's played forward. And here's De Jong. Wins the duel this time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Gakpo. Reinders, who's set up one goal so far. Ake. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat. And it's De Jong. Ake. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cross in, looks like a good one. There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Aim forwards. Played out to the right.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The Netherlands close now to seeing this one through to the end. Ake. De Jong. Crunching tackle. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Now, where's he looking? Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Sweden really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he deliver? Reinders. And here's Gakpo. Memphis Depay. Oh, it's played into the area.
The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Isaac. Moved on forwards.
Sweden really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Van der Ven forwards and with intent. Isaac. So time is nearly up. One final twist perhaps. Now who's going to be first to this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Van der Ven shifted upfield. Oh, that's a nice ball. Shot, surely! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So all square with almost no time remaining. 2 minutes to be added on. What a throw in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. Sweden desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the right. Isak! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dumfries. Gravenberg. And it's played forward. Tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the